Do 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 do. Alright. Let's get that link and shit. I'll wait for it to come up. Come on YouTube, realise I'm streaming. Am I gonna have troubles again? Have I ever mentioned how much I hate YouTube? It's a very intense hatred. Why can I not find the fucking link anymore? Oh, I'm gonna flip. That's it on Twitter. How did I do it before? I don't fucking know. Oh my god, I just hate everything. I'll just do it this way. Okay. Why you gotta run so slow? I'd love it if I could have like multiple screens. I need to sort that soon. That's it, I think. Yeah, I think so. I think we're good to go. No, things are breaking. It's lost my stream. Is it still there? No, we're good. We're good. I think we're good. Alright, everything's ready to go. It only took me 4 minutes. Christ. I need to get faster at this. Alright. More Dream Daddy. Yay. It's that one. It's the top one, obviously. Fuck's sake, that's really obvious. Hi, Alice.
You've got dads.
Ooh. We've only got one left now, haven't we? Yeah, let's date Joseph and watch it be really, really awful. Ha ha ha. Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years running. Fantastic. Your beautiful wife, your 4 amazing kids. If you're not at church, you can catch me out on the open water, setting sail on the seas of adventure. I love playing guitar and crushing my kids at Candyland. Ah. Most likely to lead the community in a fun mixer. Oh! Yeah, I need to move the chat thing. Shit, 1 second. Fuck, how do I do that? It's that. Sorry, 1 minute. I need to find a good place for it. I'm trying this new thing. I don't know if it's gonna work. We'll see how that goes. And yes, it should be part 3. I forgot to change the title. I'm fantastic. I don't like that placement. Oh, I don't fucking know. Whatever. I'll keep moving it around if I need to. You take your guitar. Your turn-ons is your loving wife. I'm not sure that's true. You wanted to be a ship captain. You like feel-good movies. A lovely night on the town with your wife. I'm sure your wife likes that too with all the wine. Never leave home without a good book. Spend lots of time thinking about how I can be a better man, husband and father. Oh, very nice. Tea. It's not cold tea today. Yay! Wow, you're taking a while to load. Wow, you're not responding. Ah, you're fine. His family's a little weird, but Joseph seems cool. I should take him up on his offer to hang out. Yes, you should. How do I hang out with a priest? I don't go to church. Should I be Jesus-y? Oh gosh. Oh, hello, another one. What's the point of having this chat thing on if I don't even see it? Oh well. Fucking... whatever. I imagine Joseph's family staring at me as I fumble through some sort of prayer attempt. Maybe not too Jesus-y. A light smattering of Jesus. I need to move the window again. Fucking hell. Will he want me to pray? Is he going to pray at me? Do I have to pray at him? Talking to Joseph, huh? Amanda, how many times have I told you not to sneak up on me like that? I selectively ignore every time you do, Pops. She looks over my shoulder at the screen. Joseph can't read your mind, you know. If you want to talk, just message him. But I've never been friends with a priest before. What do I talk about? My favourite Bible passages? Ice cream socials? Car keys? Be a good place to start. First of all, he's a youth minister with a tattoo, not a priest. Alright, okay. Are they different? I wouldn't know. There's a difference? Yeah. You're overthinking it, Dad. Listen, just put it like this. Aww. Hello, neighbour. Thanks again for the invite to the barbecue. I'd love to hang out soon if you're not too busy. Isn't that a little too business casual? Fine, fine. Give me the keyboard. I got this. Oh no. Oh no. Amanda focuses on the keys. What are you gonna do? Hi Joseph, it was great meeting you and your family. I'm still new around here, so if you'd like, I'd love to hang out with you and get to know you. Yeah, that's pretty good. I was worried you're gonna do worse. Smile is a nice touch. Almost immediately I receive a response. What do you say? Hi Dorian, if you're not doing anything over it, the kids and I are baking treats for the church bake sale today and we'd love to have you over. It'll be a blast, so let me know. Baking with the kids. Bake? I can't bake. He uses a lot of exclamation points. He does. He seems very excited. That's what I do. I'm more concerned about him signing his name with a tilde. I do that. Don't criticise my writing style. I'm willing to let it slide this time. I respond back. Sounds like fun. Well, guess I'm doing this. Save a brownie for me? Sure. Promise you won't sneak up on me anymore. I don't make promises I can't keep. Real to a fault, Pops. And Dad, please don't be weird about the religion thing. I will try. Me? Weird? Never. Oh dear. I'll make the short walk over to Joseph's place. Don't be weird, Dorian. Oh, this is going to be a disaster. My ear's itching. That's better. But what if they hang up a bunch of crosses? Or collect those little porcelain babies? What if they're all praying? Did they pray before dinner, during dinner, over the porcelain babies? The door begins to creak open. A shadowy figure obscured on the other side. This isn't the creepy house. Who's there? Dorian. It's you. What's his name? Yeah, I don't remember either. Hey. Hey, oh, shit. What the fuck was his name? I'm just gonna wait a minute in case any of you remember. I don't remember names. Chris. Okay, we'll go with Chris. It's Chris. Chris, right. Hi. I'm Dorian. Thank you. And hello, zombie. I know what your name is. Oh yeah, we met at the barbecue. How's the Please don't say it. Jesus. No. No, Dorian, don't. Oh. Chris blinks slowly. Maybe he didn't hear that. You're weird. I am. I'm sorry. Is your dad... Before I could finish, Chris walked into an adjacent room, leaving me in the front of the open doorway. Home? Ah. This was a great first impression. Fantastic. I've had worse. For a moment, I wonder if I should just go in, further subjugating Joseph's family to my winning attitude and artful charisma. Mercifully, Joseph peeks his head round the corner.
Oh.
I did make it. Hello. He approaches with his arms wide. Are you going to hug me? I'm so glad you could come by. Are you ready to speak? I am not. No, I'm not. Hello, Ray. I'm as ready as I'll ever be, which is not very. That's the kind of semi-confidence I like to see in a baking assistant. Come on in. Ah. Oh.
Hey.
Joseph leads me into a bright, spacious home full of I was going to say narwhals, not the right word. Close. Nautical knickknacks. This isn't what I'd imagined at all. It's actually pretty charming. Much less Jesus than I was thinking. I can see one Jesus. That might not even be a Jesus. I'm not sure. Might be a Mary. I think it's a Jesus though.
Oh.
I believe you met Chris, who left you outside.
Yeah.
Chris.
Huh?
Are you going to apologise? Oh, right. Sorry. I try to make eye contact with Chris, but he keeps looking away. He must be really shy. Or he's just a kid. It's alright. Next time just be a little more inviting to our guests, okay? Sure. Chris seems to relish the chance to escape the conversation and quickly vanishes into his room. Joseph turns to me apologetically. Don't take it personally. Chris likes to keep to himself. It's fine. I mean, we didn't start off on the best foot in the world. Plus, being the eldest in a big family can't be easy. We try to cut him a little slack where we can. And here are the twins! Christian, Christy. Say hello to Dorian. You terrify me. Hello, Father. Hello, Dorian. Ah. Kids, come on, dial it back on the creepy twin shtick. Creepy twin shtick? Ooh. Can you two say, come play with us, Danny? Oh no. The twins stare up in unblinking unison. Come play with us, Danny. Joseph covers his mouth and looks away, but he's clearly holding back a big laugh. Yay! This is it. This is my Dad World Series. Okay, now say, please help us, Mothra. Please help us, Mothra. No, I can't take it. Joseph is trying his best not to break in front of his kids. The twins seem to be catching on and look eager to bust their dad, but can we keep it up? Oh. 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 I don't know. Because I can't decide if I actually want to get on with this guy or not. So I definitely can't decide on what option. I don't even know what effect either will have. Anyone got any preferences? Delicious tea. Because creepy could go really wrong. But obscure could, he might not get it. Dorian would leave and wouldn't bake. I'll go with obscure. Now say, he who walks behind the rose. The twins tilt their head in confusion. Uh-oh. He walks? He who behind some rose? The room is silent besides Joseph absolutely losing his mind. That last flub really sealed it. Hey! I thought that would be a disaster then, but it went well. Nice.
Oh.
Children of the Corn, really? Is that not mainstream? I'm off my game something fierce today. Great job, guys. We're scary. I was very scared. Joseph can't take it anymore. Despite his quiet protestations, he's laughing pretty hard into his hands, and the kids giggle with him. Ah. The twins, obviously pleased with the new arsenal of spooky weapons, leave the room to terrorise the rest of the community. My work here is done. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
I'm going to be hearing those lines for weeks, you are. Next time we hang out, I'll try to teach them some lines from the thing.
Oh.
Alright, so it looks like we've got a bit of a troublemaker on our hands. You think you can out-trouble a career pro? I don't know about that. I'm suddenly interrupted by a loud crash from the kitchen. Oh no. What now? That doesn't sound good. Christy? No one responds. Is it Mary? Joseph furrows his brows and motions for me to stay where I am. Wait here a minute. Rushes to the kitchen. I remember this with Amanda. Half of fatherhood is trying to keep your kids from finding creative ways to kill themselves, and he's got 4. Talk about worry. That is pretty much it. The amount of times, if you ever have a child, they will almost die in your care is a little ridiculous, because they'll just go do things before you can blink. It's terrifying and so stressful. I take a seat on this surprisingly pristine couch and twiddle my thumbs. What books do you have other than the Bible? It's a pretty sturdy wooden bookshelf. It looks handmade. Did Joseph build this? There's a big stack of what looks like travel magazines, Hyenas of the Serengeti, The Underwater Mysteries of the Antarctic, and so on. Seems like Joseph really loves a good adventure. Unless this is a Mary thing, who knows? Next to them are a couple of different Bibles. Looks like he's covering all the Bible bases. King James, New American Standard, the Bible for teens. He's a cool youth minister after all. On a higher shelf there's a bunch of old romance novels. Judging by the wine stains, these must be Mary's. The newest one looks like Hot Body Johnson Sex Detective. The 8th installment in... Wait, this is a series? Well, obviously. Coffee table's got to be more interesting than the floor. Knick-knacks on the table. A cross. Hey, another cross. This one looks a little different. And a third cross. Unified design aesthetic. Smart choices. There's also a brass thing here. It looks like something a sailor would use to navigate with. I think they're called sextants. I was trying really hard not to make that joke. I was trying really hard not to say that. Oh, I'm so mature. Well, you have this many kids and things are bound to end up on the floor no matter how hard you try to keep it clean. True. I spot a terrifying cloth doll that appears to have had both arms pulled off several times. It's been stitched together a lot. Oh, relatable. The tag says C+C. What? Of course? Okay, whatever. I set that down and spot a houseplant. Hey, little guy. Keep being you, tiny houseplant. I spot one last thing on the floor next to the houseplant. It's a silver necklace. Oh? Wow, this looks expensive for something casually tossed on the floor. Must have been dropped then. If there's a story here, it's none of my business. Why are you suggesting there's a story? Is there a story? It's been a while. I guess I should go in the kitchen and see what's up. I want to know more about this necklace. You've intrigued me now. Ah, you fuck.
Oh.
I walk into the kitchen and find Joseph holding Christy in one arm. She seems a lot calmer than she was a minute ago. I raise an eyebrow at Joseph.
Oh.
The twins are a lot more manageable when they're separated. Where's Christian?
Yeah.
He ran off. Christy dips a spoon into the brownie batter and gives it a taste. Dad, it's too sweet. You're too sweet. No, I'm not. You're so sweet we might have to water you down with spiders. What the hell? No, not spiders. Joseph begins tickling Christy with his free hand. Between laughing and squirming, I don't know how he's got hold of her, but that girl is locked in place. The man is a professional child wrangler. Christy fixes me with her best puppy dog eyes. Save me from the spiders! Oh. Oh god. What is that one though? I want to find out what renegade option is. I don't feel so bad about taking risks with Joseph, to be honest, because I'm definitely not gonna pursue him. So, sorry Christy, but I've been working with the spiders the whole time. No! They bought my allegiance with the promise of flies. All hail the spiders. Joseph grins and continues his tickle torture. No one escapes the wrath of spiders. After a few seconds he relents and puts Christy down. She immediately retreats behind his leg, where she watches me quietly. Christy, don't you want to bake with Dorian? Christy vigorously shakes her head. It must be my alliance with the house tickle spider.
Oh.
Are you sure? You'll get first dib on the biggest piece of brownie. Christy hesitates, then shakes her head no again. Oh shit, I've fucked up, ain't I? Sparkle pony. Ouch. Joseph covered up his disappointment quick, but that looked like it hurt.
Oh.
You don't want to bait with Dad now? You want to play with Sparkle Pony? Yes. Okay, go. Oh no. What did I do? I don't care that much. Before Joseph can even finish his sentence, Christy is out the door and down the hall. Ahead. Joseph sighs deeply as he stares into the chocolate batter. He tastes it again, face twisting. And that is still way too sweet. So what made the crash? Egg beaters on linoleum floor. It's my new techno single. Still haven't thought of a B-side. Now we're both looking into the batter. It's got a sickly sheen of sugar and chocolate candies throughout, and I have a feeling Christy had something to do with it.
Aye.
We need a fresh start. Oh, yeah, like I said, I'm not really a baker, but...
Yeah.
Don't even sweat it. The bag came with instructions that have mysteriously vanished along with my daughter, so we'll probably be fine. Probably. What's the worst that can happen? He certainly looks confident. Alright, Dorian, you've baked a cake from a box before? Once. That is true, only once. How hard could this be? Now grab a spoon and get ready to rock. Oh god. Mario Batali, save me. Joseph and I set to work, cracking the eggs and mixing the things, and then pouring the things according to how we assume the back of the box would tell us to. Things go according to plan, and soon enough we have a solid batch of brownies. Words.
Oh.
Phew. Wait. Joseph has a little dot of batter on his nose. Wow, Dorian, way to use those dad skills. I bet you baked a few box mixes in your time. His nose. Joseph? All we have to do is bring these to the bake sale and voila, duty done. Ahem.
Oh.
Now help me find Christy. Keep your eye out for a pony that sparkles. Joseph, hold still.
Oh.
What? Thumb in position and got it.
Hey.
Joseph's eyes go wide as I gently wipe the chocolate off his nose. Is he blushing? Oh, thanks. I was just doing the dad thing. There was no flirting. No problem. In less than a second I've licked the batter off my finger. It's really good batter. We should find Christy. Yes, yeah, we should do that, Dorian. Have I made you flustered? Haha, I have the power. Joseph quickly composes himself. Alright, she can't be far. You take the Delta position and I'll watch your 6. Do you even know what that means?
Yeah.
Alpha Tango Sparkle, Roger Roger. Joseph starts making his way down the hall and calls back to me. And no, my screen with the chat on has gone. No, why is it turned off? No. I've lost you all, folks. No. Give me a minute. Oh, it's going to take forever to boot back up. Why have you done this? I was using you. Oh, for fuck's sake. Can't type password right. Technology hates me. There we are. You're back. Hello everybody, I can see you again. Oh, fuck off. I'm not updated now. Right, okay. Take the brownies and the rest of the stuff I baked earlier today while I get Christy. We'll meet you out by the car.
Hey.
Joseph, Christy and I arrive at the church parking lot to find fold-out tables and pop-up tents already set up. Looks like the bake sale is already in full swing.
Oh.
Wow, this place is packed. Is this packed? There are a few people milling around. Must be a value pack. If you can count fingers... whoa, wrong bit of the sentence. If you can count the city's population on your fingers and toes, this counts as packed. Point. Christy rockets out of the car and into the lot. Is she running on jet fuel? I don't know how kids do it. I want to sell brownies.
Oh.
Okay. Let's get set up. I want to see Mum.
Hey.
She's down by the other row of tables helping out with another group. Want to go over there and tell her I said hi? Mum! Christy zips off immediately. Joseph seems unconcerned. Does she always run that fast? Yeah.
Oh.
And I can only catch her half the time. These knees aren't what they used to be. Relatable. I remember when Amanda was her age. I couldn't get her to sit still for 5 seconds. Yep, great age to deal with. I can't wait.
Hey.
While Christy's gone, Joseph and I arrange all of our baked goods on the table and settle in. So, are we allowed to eat any of our own goods? We better be. Look, if I don't see nothing, I don't say nothing. The man upstairs has strong feelings about snitchers. Does he actually? Joseph shrugs. He eats a brownie. It looks like some of the other stalls are selling drinks, little handmade crafts and other sweets. Whoa, someone brought a soft-serve ice cream machine. I gestured to it. How are we supposed to compete with that? Please, this isn't my first time at the rodeo. The bake sale rodeo.
Oh.
There's actually no rodeo here, it's just a bake sale. I think you and I put together can make one pretty convincing argument for these brownies, don't you? Oh god, no. Oh yeah, definitely. We high five. If you bake it, they will come.
Hey.
It's not long before we have our first customers. Hey.
Hey.
Hey, Matt. Hi, Carmencita. Matt, Carmencita, great to see you guys out here.
Hey.
Happy to support a good cause. Plus, you know, as the owner and proprietor of the Coffee Spoon, an establishment that specialises in baked goods, I have to scope out the competition. Joseph leans close to me.
Oh.
This guy knows his stuff. Stay on your toes. So what recipe did you use for these brownies? Don't say you used the box recipe. Don't say you used the box recipe. We improvised. I just let the baking spirit move through me, you know? A little bit of flour here, pinch of salt there. Sort of like an interpretive dance, but with cooking. Interpretive cooking, yes. You can never make the same thing twice. Every batch is special. There will never be another batch of brownies with the exact flavour sensation that these right here have. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity, Matt.
Hey.
Alright, we'll take 2. Yes! Oh, yes, the comments, yeah, I've seen all the stuff about the non-canon ending, and I love it. I love it so much. It's so good. I wish it was a canon ending. I would love that. Kind of disappointed it's not, if I'm honest. And hello! Nice for you to join us. Actually, we'll take 3. Yeah, she knows what's up. I ring them up and high-five Joseph as our happy customers walk away. See, not so hard. It's not. Yeah, I'm hot off the good feelings from the last sale. Who's next? We sell brownies to a bunch of people I don't recognise, but who clearly know Joseph. Eventually, another familiar face pops up. Ooh, which hottie's going to come see me now? Dorian, it's Brian. I love you, Brian. Can we interest you two in any of our fine sweets and treats? You sure can. I bet I could eat 10 brownies. Must resist urge to be competitive. Oh no. Oh god, which do I do? I can't help myself. I bet I could eat 11. They used to call me Brian Hollowlegs Harding back when I was in the competitive circuit. Think you can go brownie for brownie with me? No, Dorian, don't. Don't do it. 12 brownies. No. No. Oh. Joseph wasn't happy with that. Let's save threats of competitive eating for another time, shall we? Brian and I stare each other down. I couldn't resist though. Brian just makes me want to beat him at everything. You're right, I'll just take one for myself and one for Daisy here. Coming right up. You excited for youth group movie night, Daisy? Yeah, what's the movie? It's a surprise. Joseph leans over to me. It's The Fast and the Furious. Really? If you think about it, there's some heavy religious undertones. Is there? Joseph hands the baggie to Daisy. I made sure to give you guys the edges. Clearly the superior part of the brownie topography. Thanks, Joseph. That is true. Our 2 customers walk off with their purchases. Joseph and I survey our stock. These are selling pretty hard. At this rate, we'll have enough money to pay for a new paint job on the church's pews in no time. Wicked. Wait, what happened to the pews? Ernest spray painted his rapper alias on them. Young Steinbach. Oh dear. I would have gone for Young Man and the Sea, but I can respect that. Speaking in ministerial terms, Ernest is hard to reach. In father terms, Ernest is kind of a turd. A little. Being a cool youth minister seems like a lot of work. It is, but it's worth it. Although, sometimes I wish... Never mind. No, what is it? What? Tell me. It's kind of silly, but... Do you ever wish you could just drop everything and go lounge around on a beach somewhere in the tropics? Drinking fruity blended beverages, fall asleep on a hammock, you know, basic living out of Jimmy Buffett song. Yeah, I do. Joseph, I think about this every single day of my life. My dream is to live in Margaritaville.
Oh.
One day, my friend, one day we'll be on island time. We make a couple more sales to some more church patrons. Everything seems to be going smoothly. Off in the distance, I spot my old buddy Craig.
Oh.
Craig! He's going to be hard to sell. Craig's a fitness man. I think he comes to these bake sales to test himself. To see if he has the resolve to refuse processed sugar. Are you sure you're ready for this? I'm ready for anything. We go way back. I got this. Craig jogs up to our table with Briar and Hazel in tow. They're each finishing an ice cream cone, so it's unlikely we're going to sell them on brownies too. Damn. Probably won't be able to sell to the baby. She's impossible to read. I could sell to a baby. Just wave brownie in her face till she cries and he gives in and buys it. It's easy. It all comes down to Craig.
Oh.
Hey, bros. Hi, Uncle Joseph. Hi, Amanda's dad. Well, thanks. Would you be interested in one of our delicious homemade brownies? I don't know. I shall tempt him. You know, Craig, if you really wanted to, you could hit a couple of these stalls and craft yourself a brownie sundae. Get some soft serve, a brownie from your good friend Dorian. I think there's a table down there that's selling freshly baked cookies, hot out the oven. Treat yourself, you deserve it. That's a tempting offer, Dorian, but I've got some chia mango pudding at home that I'm actually pretty excited about. I'm going to have to pass. Damn it! Ah, suit yourself. Balls. The day winds down and we're pretty much out of items to sell. Everyone starts packing up. Christy eventually comes back and immediately falls asleep on Joseph's folding chair. Box mix, huh? Mary saunters up to us. She looks like she'd rather be anywhere else than here. You not got your wine? Oh, hi, honey. Yeah, they're selling like hotcakes, which is... Actually, they're just brownies. Cute. And boring and safe. Hey, Mary. Be nice, please. What's the rookie doing here? I'm helping, because you're not. I was just hoping to introduce Dorian to the rest of the community. Uh-huh. You get a load of this freak show. What? Weird folk is all, holier than thou types.
Hey.
Don't you think, Dorian? Mary. Let the kid answer the question. Don't bring me into this. I want to do that one. They seem nice. They all seem like they're really excited to help out the church. That's pretty cool, I guess. Mary, can we talk about this later? Am I embarrassing you in front of your new friend? Joseph doesn't respond, trying his hardest to keep his cool. Ooh, this is awkward. Can we please talk about this later?
Oh my god.
Sure thing, honey bear. Blech.
Ah.
Mary turns her attention to me. Hand over the cash. Jesus, I'm not trying to rob you. I'm in charge of the funds here. I hand over the cash we've made. It feels like a hefty wad, if I may say so myself. Thanks. Now give me a wallet. What? Give me a wallet? You think this church is going to fix itself? Mary.
Hey.
I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Sorry, I'll work on the whole pretending to be happy thing. Mary leans in and whispers to me. He's really good at it. Mary walks off without saying goodbye. She's fun. I'm really sorry about that. It's fine. She probably just needs to whine. Are you okay? She really likes pushing your buttons, huh?
Hey.
Joseph shrugs. No marriage is perfect.
Oh.
You ready to head out? Sure. Joseph and I load the folding tables back into my car. Christy nods off the moment Joseph straps her into the car seat.
Yeah.
I drop Joseph off in front of his house. A small yawn sneaks out of me. Looks like I tuckered you out, huh? Yeah. I'm a sleepy dad. I think I might finally be crashing from all the sugar. I won't keep you up then. Thanks for helping out today. Happy to do it. Also happy to eat brownies. They were quite nice. Well, next time I promise we'll do something a bit more exciting and a bit less free labour. And I'm very sorry about the whole thing with Mary. You shouldn't have had to see that. It's fine, really. I know, but first hangout domestic problems aren't a good look. You barely know me. Let me make it up to you next time. It won't be Margaritaville, but we'll do something fun. Promise. I smile. I'd like that. Oh, and one last thing. A brownie! It's the last one. You earned it. Yay! Joseph, please don't leave me alone with this brownie. Nope, too late. I'm already walking away. But, bye! Joseph walks up to his home. He waves at me before carrying Christy inside. Well, looks like it's just you and me, Brownie. I'm eating it now. I forced the brownie down my gullet, knowing full well this will be my undoing. I will feel this later. I will, I don't care. I step inside to find Amanda doing homework on the couch. Hey, Father Unit. Hi, child that I'm required by law to care for. How's homework? It's really fun and educational. Really? How long have you known me for? Right. How was the bake sale? Good. I think I really could have made a good life for myself as a brownie salesman. Glad to hear it. So what? Were there any extra brownies? Or did you maybe sneak one? Or, oh, fuck. Sorry, kiddo, no dice. Oh no, I hate myself now. I feel immediate shame for scarfing the last brownie. Actually, I don't know if it's shame or just nausea from all the brownie, but it could be both. Ah, that's okay. Hey, if you're not going to bed anytime soon, would you be game for some real shark hunters of Orange County? I thought the last hunter got eaten by a shark. He did. I sit down next to her and cozy up with a blanket. Awesome. Date complete. How much of a disaster was that? Better than I thought. Nice.
Welcome. You've got dads.
I have got dads. Oh, who do I date now? Anyone have any preferences on who you want to see today? We're on second dates now. I'll have a sip of my tea while I'm waiting. Oh, my throat's a little sore. I'm sure I'll manage. Oh no! Are you turning off again? I'm gonna flip. No! This seems like it may be a recurrent thing during this stream. Bear with me. Yeah. It's on charge. It didn't shut off last time. Everything's going wrong today. Everything's going wrong today. Well, we've got 3 for Matt and 2 for others, so we'll go for Matt. And I'll probably be able to go around to the others later on. So, I like Matt. Use your hips when throwing. I don't understand that. I'm not going to throw with my hips. Instead of messaging the guy, why don't I just walk over and grab some coffee? I'm feeling really sluggish today anyway. Sure. Amanda. Sticks right out of room. Father. Wanna go to the coffee spoon? Oh, so you get called cool once and now you're the cool dad who hangs out at coffee shops and listens to neo jazz and stuff. Yeah, that's me. Amanda. Are you going to bring your laptop and your leather bound journal so you can work on your poetry anthology? Look, honey, do you want me to buy you coffee or not? Let me grab my laptop and my leather bound journal. Amanda and I make the short walk over to the coffee spoon. The place is quiet today, just a few people hanging out and reading books in the cosy little nooks. I walk up to the counter and see a familiar pierced face. Hey, you were the dude I yelled at a bunch the other night.
Dad.
Amanda casts a sideways glance at me. He tried to sell me shirts. And who might you be, miss?
Ugh.
This is my daughter, Amanda, the person I am father to and very protective of. An honour to make your acquaintance. My name is Pablo. Did I mention that I make witch house music?
Huh.
I wouldn't call witch house music, but okay. Ooh.
Dad.
A piercing blow to my ego. They're not one that will dissuade my need to impress you. My innate dad senses tingle. I am overwhelmed with fatherly protective energy. I must do something to protect my child. Oh god. That one might embarrass him and make him go away. If I'm doing like silly dad shit, I don't fucking know, I'm guessing. Oh no, no, this is a disaster. Listen here, Pablo, I have a very specific set of skills to, I can type pretty fast for people my age. If you so much as harm a hair on my daughter's head, I'll be coming for you at a comfortable 80 words per minute after I practice a little. I can actually type a lot faster than that. I can type quite fast. I don't remember how fast, but it is quite fast.
Ugh.
Dad. Dorian. Hello, Matt. Save me. He and I high five as fellow cool people do, for I am cool. I'm a cool dad. What a fantastic thing to read, that comment. I've had a similar thing where, like, I put a glass down for, like, 2 minutes to pick something up off the floor, and in those 2 minutes, my daughter had broke it and started playing with it too. When she was just, like, tiny 6 months old. It's amazing how fast they are at these things. Even when they fucking apparently can't move that much. They're terrifying. In fact, no, she did silly shit the other day. She was, like, walking backwards towards the top of the stairs and shit like that. And I'm just like, what are you doing? You die or some shit. You cut the back of your throat. Alice, be more careful. Ah, so Pablo's your new employee. At your service, although I'm not here until... Although I'm only here until Vacant Vale starts their world tour. When's that? Well, we have to put out a record first. Shit, dude. Alright, Pablo, now what do we do with customers again? Right, yes. Pablo clears his throat. Hello, good folks of Maple Bay. Can I interest you in a tasty caffeinated beverage? You could never talk like that again. A smashing pumpkin spice latte, please. A classic. And you? I'll go with that one because I hate caffeine. A decaf for Cutie, please. Don't want too much caffeine. Oh, shite. Balls. Decaf sounds like you're settling. I have very early bedtime that I just can't miss. Oh, The Sound of Settling is a Death Cab for Cutie song, which was the band this what a word. So when I said it sounded like you were settling, I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm sorry. Oh god, what the fuck is that? Let me know if it's like dying on your end, because I just had some drops in some stuff. Oh, sorry, I'm just checking things. It doesn't look good, but I think we're okay. Pablo gets to work making our drinks while Matt observes him. He'll get the hang of it. For as goofy as a dude he is, kid works hard. Hey man, that concert was a lot of fun. We should hang out again. Hell yes. I'm actually going to be done training Pablo in a couple of hours, and I was going to go record shopping. Want to come along? Yes. Absolutely. Pablo brings us our drinks and Amanda buries herself in her laptop. I spend my time sipping my drink and cracking jokes with Matt. Last time we hung out, he told me he had trouble hanging out with other people, but for some reason he and I can talk and joke like old buds. It's weird, I feel really comfortable around him. God, these stories that I'm reading every time I turn my head are horrifying. Once Matt feels comfortable leaving Pablo on his own, I say goodbye to Amanda and we start walking towards the record store. Have you ever been here before? No. I mean, we have a record player sitting in the living room, but all I have are 2 copies of Frampton Comes Alive. Oh, this should be fun then. We're going to find you some good stuff. Yeah. The walls of the store are packed with posters, artwork, stickers and records. A few people mill around, flipping through milk crates of albums. Some indie band is playing through the speakers. It's a nice vibe. So, why do people still buy records? Isn't it kind of outdated at this point? There's a lot of people who will try and tell you that vinyl sounds warmer or more true to the artist's intent. But really, I think it's nice to just collect records. Thank you for being honest. It's cool that in this day and age we have just about every song ever created available instantaneously on our phones, but there's something about holding an album and getting to see the artwork in your hands that I'll always love. I agree, I don't buy records, but I do like to buy CDs when I can. It's nice. Although I've not bought one in years, last one I bought was... fucking hell, it was a Robber Ross. Shit, that was years ago. That was when I was a teenager. Fuck. That's why I try to get as many of the records that I love in physical form as possible. Remember when we were kids and we'd have to wait around by the radio with cassette tapes so we could record our favourite songs? It made each listen really special, and mixtapes were even cooler because of how much work they took. Now you just make a playlist. I think the last time someone gave me a real mixtape was in high school. I've never had a mixtape. Someone make me a mixtape. Wait, no, Alice sent me that file of really nice songs. Yeah. Which I need to go through again, because they were good. I look around the multi-level record store and spot some genres. Future wave, jungle, anarcho-punk, nunsploitation, what? I have no idea where to even start. Man, this is a little overwhelming. Here, let me help you find something you might like. If you were a milkshake, what flavour would you be? Oh, God. Purple flavour. If you could only buy one type of candle scent for the rest of your life, what would it be? Literally none of them is the smell of washing up powder, which is my favourite smell of all time. But I like the sound of Power Violence Cherry Blossom. What's your favourite ambient sound? Star Trek Bridge ambience. Yeah, I actually do quite like that. What's your dream vacation spot? Inside an active volcano. What's your deepest, darkest fear? Oh, God. That one. That one. That one. That one. I think that one is my deepest, darkest fear, though. Out of all these, that is. But they're all very relatable. Matt thinks for a moment. Oh, I know just the thing. Matt runs to the end of the store and returns holding a record behind his back. He shows it to me. This is Trouble Will Find Me by The National. The National have honed their sad guy sound on album after album. By this point, they're all pros about feeling blue. The music is so amazing that it'll actually cheer you up. Whoa, dude, thanks for the recommendation. Sounds like something I'd be into. Actually. You're gonna have a great time with it, promise. Matt and I bring our records to the cash register. If that's a real band, like some of the others that mentioned in this, I might look them up and see if I actually like them. Matt and I bring our records to the cash register. A young girl with a septum ring and a buzz cut stands behind the counter with one earbud in. Usual stuff today, Matt? Just some light pickups. Matt places 3 albums on the counter. I swear I'm good at this, but by Diet Sig, Forever by Mistress Schools, and Greatest Hits by Remo Drive. Tight. The cashier rings Matt up and hands back his albums in a bag. She stares at me suspiciously. Who's the nerd? The nerd is my buddy Dorian. Dorian, this beacon of human charm is Molly. I got kicked out of art school for destroying my paintings at the end of every critique. Nice. Couldn't you have argued that that in itself was art and therefore they shouldn't kick you out because therefore they're stifling your artistic expression? That's what I would do. I mean, I took art, not at art school level, but I took art. 99% of it is just learning to bullshit. I got an A star and my art itself was shit. I did it all in 2 weeks. I just bullshitted all the explanations and shit. Lovely to meet you. Anyway, Matt, is the open mic night still on? You know it. Are the Third Waves going to do a special acoustic performance? I might see if I can get a few of the girls together. There's an open mic night going on. Yeah, dude, we do it every month at the Coffee Spoon. Some amazing talent always comes through. Got a fly for it right here. You and Amanda should come by that night. Matt blushes. I mean, if you're not doing anything. Will Vacant Veil be playing? If only. I finished paying for my record and we head out the store. Man, what a trip down memory lane. I haven't been in a record shop like that since Vans had shag carpeting. Now that you mention it, isn't it strange to think of all those weird little musical memories? How do you mean? Well, I think music is a very time and place sort of thing. A song is important to me not only in that I think it sounds good, but where I was and what I was doing when I listened to it. I agree. There's music that reminds me of exes, of struggling through school, of being so poor that I didn't know where my next meal was coming from. Oh, relatable. All that stuff. And listening to those songs remind me of those memories of my life. Yeah, now that I think of it, even the pop concert Amanda made me take her to is special to me. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the band, but hearing the songs on the radio reminds me of how young and excited Amanda was. And then that even reminds me of a younger me, going to see my favourite bands in concert with all my friends. We would always go to my friend Cynthia Chapman's house beforehand and smoke pot in her basement like we were so slick. Her parents definitely knew what we were doing. Wait, when was the last time you smoked pot? Matt stops and thinks for a moment. It's been decades. Dude, me too. Where'd you even get pot now? Is that even what kids call it these days? Oh. I don't know. But I bet I could find out. Do you want to get high and listen to any records? Yeah. Matt pulls out his phone and starts texting. After a few minutes he looks up and smiles at me. Ah, Molly's got a hookup. Says to meet in an alley near the coffee shop. Okay, if it turns out it's the feds, you make a break for it and I'll take the heat. Just promise me that you'll raise Amanda like she was your own. You realise that weed has been legalised in this state, right? I definitely knew that, but we live in dangerous times. Who knows what lurks in the seedy underbelly of Maple Bay? We could find ourselves on the wrong end of a deal gone bad. Just look out for Amanda. I swear. Oh, here's our guy. Coming round the corner of one of those nasty grease dumpsters, shrouded in darkness, is a lean figure dressed all in black. Excuse me, Mr. Drugman. And is that how you actually do what? Get drugs? Yes. Yes, it is. It's literally how I've always done it. Just like, text mate, yo, do you know anybody? Alright, I'll go meet him. That's about it. It's you! Oh no, I'm buying drugs off of Lucian. Damien, don't hate me. Oh no. I'm not surprised though. Who sent you?
What?
We're cool, man. We're cool. Says who? For all I know, you could be with the feds. Actually, we easily prove you're cool. What? I need to know that you're down or I bolt. Oh shit. I've seen this in cop films before. I lift up my shirt to prove I'm not wearing a wire. Oh Jesus, put that away, please. Look, it's fine, I get it. Buzzcut Molly said you were coming. Right, now that formalities are out the way, let's make a deal. Alright, how much do you want? One? I want one marijuana. One what? Yeah. He means weed, Lucian. Yeah, but how much? One? Oh my god, look, here, take this and give me $10. Just don't tell my dad. Let's all forget this ever happened. I won't tell your dad if you don't. You can't have been getting much if you're only paying $10. That's not gonna... Mind you, if you've both not smoked in decades, you'll probably be fucked. Yeah, you'll be alright. Lucian hands me a baggie of something and disappears down the alley. I open it and take a deep whiff. It smells like genuine drugs. Yes, sirree.
Hey.
That went smoothly. Yeah, we should get off public property before we smoke this. Great idea. Let's head back to my place, yeah? Wicked. Matt and I walk to our cul-de-sac and stop at a gas station on the way to buy rolling papers and soda. I feel like I'm 16 again. Carmen Sita's having a sleepover tonight, so that gives us all the time we need to do drugs.
Hey.
Awesome, let's do some drugs. Oh god, you're such nerds, both of you. I also want to hang with Matt and get stoned. He seems like he'd be fun to smoke with. Matt pulls one of the records out of his bag and puts it on for us. I plop down on a comfy leather couch and look around his place. There was a bunch of band posters and his record collection takes up an entire wall. Whoa, what a collection. Been collecting my whole life. It was nice to finally get them all in one place after being on the road for so much of my life. Had to ask my parents to hold on to them for me. Matt sits down next to me and we lay the marijuana drugs out on the coffee table. I love how this game is written. I love it so much. Do you want to do the honours? You can't roll, can you? Please, it's your house. If you say so.
What?
Matt pulls out the rolling papers and sprinkles some of the beatnik tobacco onto a piece. He starts rolling it back and forth and the paper breaks almost immediately, spilling drugs all over the couch. Oh god. Do you want me to just like reach into the game and sort this for you? Never was too good at this. Matt tries again and is able to successfully roll a nice looking weed cigarette. He lands me a lighter and the blunt, I think, and I take it. Well, if you've only got the papers and the weed, yeah, it'd be a blunt. If you put normal tobacco in it, it'd be a spliff. Well, let's... Oh god, these are all bad. I don't know if that's what people call it. They used to. I like the joint and inhale deeply. This is not what I remembered. It's been a while though. Maybe pot drugs have just gotten more potent since the last time I smoked. I pass the joint to Matt and cough a little bit. Apparently, actually though, this came up when I was with my friend the other night. He was saying that like compared to shit he got when he was like younger, like most stuff's got a lot more potent. Some stuff's got shit. Apparently hash has got shit, but other stuff hasn't. Should it sting this much or am I just a baby? And it also does depend on the strain.
What?
Matt takes a hit and his eyes go wide. That's not weed. Oh god.
Hey.
Did we develop a taste for meth? No, it's... Matt takes another hit and winces.
Hey,
I'm gonna kick that kid's ass. It's oregano. How could you not tell by looking at it already? Oregano and weed do not look the same. How long has it been since you've smoked? I sniff the air. Yeah, that would definitely explain why it smells like a pizza place in here. Did you... Oh my god. You smelt the bag. You said it smelt like drugs. It doesn't... Oh my god. That little punk ripped us off. It was only $10. Oh well, we can still relax and enjoy the music sober. You know what? You're right.
hey.
I feel let down now though. I wanted to see them both stoned. I really wanted to see them both stoned. We sit and listen to the Diet Cig album that Matt bought, which is catchy as hell. I look around the room again and see photos of Carmen Sita growing up. I spot a young woman with a huge smile in one of the pictures with the two. Who's that? Oh, that's Rosa. She was Carmen Sita's mother. She died when Carmen Sita was young. Ah. I'm sorry to hear that. Amanda lost Alex at a young age too. I can understand how hard that must have been. I look around again, spotting a framed gig poster hanging on the wall. On it there's an illustration of Matt and Rosa surrounded by flowers. The cursive letter reads, "Stillness the Dancing." Looks like they played the Soundgarden over a decade ago. Were you two in a band together? Yeah, that was the reason I was touring so much when I was younger. We travelled the whole country in this rinky-dink little van. It was hard to start, but once we started gaining notoriety and seeing how much our songs meant to kids, it was just incredible. Wow, that seems like a life some people only dream of.
Hey.
It was, and it was difficult at the same time. I couldn't have done it without someone by my side. Rosa and I knew that we couldn't do it forever. The long hours on the road, missing your family, sleeping in the van, all that stuff. So once she became pregnant with Carmencita, we put down roots in our favourite town to play in, right here. Aww. Since she was a kid, Rosa had always had a dream to own a quiet little coffee shop. She died before it opened. Aww. I'm so sorry. Don't be. I'm not really sure what to say. I couldn't possibly count the number of times I told people the same thing after Alex died.
Hey.
Matt gets up to flip the record. Next to the turntable, I notice a dusty piano. Do you play?
Oh, man.
I'm at practice. I used to jam on the keys back in the day. Oh yeah? I fronted the hottest 7-piece ska band that Eagle Rock Bay High School had to offer.
Hey.
No way, you had a ska phase? Phase? Ska never dies.
Hey, yeah.
This is the one time I'm going to describe my character as anything that is said about ska. I'm sorry. Except for Scamulus Manifesto, who broke up after the senior talent show to pursue solo careers.
Oh.
Dude, that's so rad. Matt pulls out the piano bench. Give me some of that two-tone love. Oh man, let's see if I still got it.
Hey, yeah.
I sit down at the piano. Stick to the ska roots. Hey, I think I'm doing it. I'm playing ska. Wait, that was just smoke on the water. Matt, I've forgotten how to play. The Deep Purple is always appreciated nonetheless. God, that was me when I started up piano again. It's just... all the skills have gone. Although it didn't take long to like work and back up again. Alright, buddy, can you top that? I shouldn't. Oh, come on. Come on, Matt, play for me. No, it's been a long time. Never too late to get back into it. Matt, you just sat through a butchered version of Deep Purple's Smoke on the Water. How much worse can it be? Matt stares at the piano for a second. Okay. Okay. Matt closes his eyes and runs his fingers over the keys. He breathes in deep and starts playing a melody. If I didn't know that he hadn't played the piano in a long time, I would never have guessed it. Matt plays a soft, sweet tune filled with emotion. I never heard this before. Is it one of his original works? This is so cool.
Hey.
Matt finishes the song and finally opens his eyes. How was that? That was amazing. Oh, it's nothing. Come on, man. That was killer. Are you gonna pull that out for the open mic night? Oh no, I never play at those. Why not? You're really good. It's just I don't do it anymore. I just don't like being up there and alone and having so many people stare at me. It doesn't feel fun anymore. I can sense that Matt's getting uncomfortable at the thought of it. I won't push him any further. Alright, man, but I hope you know how beautiful your music is. Thanks. Oh, that smile, I love it. And Matt and I sit and listen to more records until it gets late and I decide that I need to head to bed. Matt walks me to my door.
Hey, yeah.
Let's never tell anyone about the oregano, okay? Our secret. Wait, can I tell my doctor? I don't know anything about the health effects of smoking oregano and
Hey.
I think we'll be fine.
Hey.
Night, dude. I smile. Night. I walk inside the house, and the house is dark, save for the sliver of light coming from beneath Amanda's door.
Huh.
I knock lightly on the door and enter Amanda's room. She's sitting at a desk with her camera, editing photos. Hey, Amanda. Amanda swivels round in her chair to face me and slumps down. What smells like a pizza parlour in here? What? Nothing. So, what's up? Dad, I'm hungry.
Hey.
Wait, no. Hi, hungry. I'm Dad. Amanda collapses on the floor. I got ya. I promised myself I'd never let it come to this. Sorry, kiddo, you set it up, I spike it down. You're a monster. Want some spaghetti? Yes, please.
Oh.
Amanda and I boil pasta and heat up sauce in a pan. Well, I boil pasta and heat up a sauce while Amanda watches. Despite my best efforts, I'm not able to set it on fire. How was record collecting? It was great. Did you know that Matt used to play in a band? No way, was he good? I don't know if the band was good, but he played some piano for me tonight and it was amazing. He played piano for you? Dude. Yeah, I brought it up that he should play at the open mic night that's happened at his coffee shop, but he got kind of weird about it. Hey, I saw a flyer for that. We should go. We should. It's not too late to start a father-daughter punk band and play a couple tunes there. Yeah, let me break out my glockenspiel. I only know hot cross buns, but we can work off the chord progression. Although, like, my kid has been pestering me. She wants me to start a band with her, which is just so cute. She says that's her life dream. She just wants to be in a band with me and we make music together. I love her. She's so cute. Oh my gosh. I'm the best child. I actually wouldn't mind that. That'd be pretty cool. That would be cool. I mean, she's learning all the instruments that I'm not learning, because I'm learning bass and piano and she's learning guitar and drums and also piano. She's learning more than me. What the fuck? Shit. I'm being outdone by my own child. And oh, we have another person. Hello. Amanda and I have a nice dinner before she goes back to her room to do photography stuff. I end up watching True Life. I'm a house hunter. They're staging an intervention for the house hunter, who is crying uncontrollably over the colour of the walls. They know they can paint the walls of the house any colour they want, right? Matt's song is stuck in my head all night. Okay. Da, 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 da. Hey.
Can't wait for your next hit.
Nice. And hello. Hello. Seeing more folks. Hey, I'm so happy. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. Aren't I meant to be picking a date now? What's happening? I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass by her room, I can hear a faint sound, but can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? What? No, my baby. I knock gently on the door. What's wrong? I'm going to kick the door down and hug you, and then I'm going to kick the ass of whoever made you cry. The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strained. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. Oh, shit. I know I've been saying I don't want to push her, but something's clearly wrong. I might ask once. Did something happen? No, nothing happened. Go away. Oh, I'll leave you. Alright, I'll leave you be. I back out of the room and close the door gently behind me. She immediately starts crying again. Oh, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. I have no idea what's got her so upset. She seemed totally normal. I feel awful just leaving her to cry, but I also get the feeling that if I tried to do anything else, it would only have made her more upset. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I can't stop mentally cycling through all sorts of awful things she could be dealing with right now. More than anything, I just want her to be happy and safe. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. My words again. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Oh dear. So, anything big going on at school today? No. Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and takes her still freezer-burned waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Did I fuck up? Oh, okay. I haven't seen her out like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda and I hanging on a wall. In it, I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get up and try again. Finally, I'd stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream and it was like nothing ever happened. Relatable. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse. But I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline to her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin? What? Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah. I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, So just, whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy. Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak language we both understand. I pull a cake out the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting is set by now. Ta-da! Dad. It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad and had to start over and... Sorry I was sad, but I support you 100%. That is so cute! Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm such a perfect dad. I do that when my child's sad from school. I buy her cakes on the way home. Makes her happy. I'm not very good at making them. And it's usually cheaper to buy the reduced ones than make a cake. But she likes it all the same. This is beautiful. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big old hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve up some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. What is this whole thing? I know I've been really weird lately, and there's just... I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes? I guess I should start from the top. So you know how Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California, right? Emma R. Shit. Oh, which one was Emma R? You're the one who puked in Dead Gotham Beyond. The other one? I guess you're not technically wrong. It's good to have fallbacks like that one.
Oh.
Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? And she's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but then I found out from Rosie M that both of the Emmas, Grace and Noah, all went to a party at Mackenzie F's on the same night. They all told me they were busy studying for the Cal KB final. Oh. So, another important piece of information is, God, this is embarrassing. I have a crush on Noah, and that's the thing. Oh dear. What? Whoa, I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay. You're a bad liar. So are you. I learned from the worst. Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush was Emma R, and she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama, so I just kept quiet and kept going about my business. Amanda sighs. And then one day I invited everybody out to go get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy, like, simultaneously. So I told them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we're out of chips and I really, really wanted nachos. Totally understandable.
Aww.
So I go to the mall anyway. I get to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah, all hanging out together and eating nachos without me. Can I fight them? How dare they? It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realise that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? She didn't. But then they kiss. Yeah, I know. So I storm over there. I'm like, hey. And Grace drops the nachos on her shirt because of course she does. And Emma R just like glares at me. Grace, nothing is coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the... gossipy one? I know. Grace is the one nobody really likes. Or I guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody will say anything. I'm just like, you guys suck. Which I realise is not the most eloquent thing to say. But I was very angry and really embarrassed. And I just wanted to get out there. So I left, without nachos I might add. Which only further contributed to this shitty day. And I immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they'd been so weird. And I wrote another one to Emma R asking how long the Noah thing's been going on and... Sorry, I know that's a lot. Are you still following? What did Emma R say? Oh, okay. Get a load of this. Emma R says, you know what? Let me just read it to you. Amanda pulls out her phone and reads, word for word, an arduously long string of text messages. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, I do not understand what she's talking about. This is all well beyond me, but I'm trying my hardest to be supportive. They were dating in secret for like months. So I told her that she's being a really terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay, and then she left me on read, and then... Wait, left me on read? What's that? Oh, like, she saw my message and didn't reply, and I know because there are read receipts. I don't know what read receipts are, but I'm just going to nod and pretend I understand. I do know what read receipts are. I'm cool. Gotcha. So while this is all happening, I'm talking to Emma P about how mad I am, because at least she's been kind of reasonable, and I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. Oh, don't. Then out of nowhere, Noah texts me like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And then he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat that I got kicked out of. Alright, I think you lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad. There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenager stuff. The bottom line is that everybody dropped me. Half my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. What the fuck? Amanda, I'm so sorry. I almost expected it from everybody else, but Emma R's been there since Mum died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even mad that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me for so long. Amanda stabs at the remnants of her cake. Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad. Amanda looks so dejected I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help? Oh, this is horrible. This is awful. Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Wow. I know, it's pretty dumb. It's not dumb, it's really not. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. It's not, they're being awful. Mandy, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself having feelings. I guess. Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long, long time ago. That's my girl. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. These are all good, but real friends don't do that. When you get older and you start realising the sort of people you want to associate yourself with, do you really want to surround yourself with people who would do something like that to their friend? It takes a lot of work to find and maintain meaningful friendships. It took me a long time to figure that out myself, and I wish I'd learned it sooner. If the other person isn't putting in the effort to show you how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours. Because you're amazing, and if they can't see that, well, that's their problem. I'll keep that in mind. I helped! I looked down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake? You're damn right we did. Well, good talk. Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes the door, she turns around. Hey, Pops. Yeah? Thank you. You're always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
Aww. I love you so much, Amanda.
Welcome. You got dads.
Who was I doing next? Shit. Let me scroll back up. There's 2 votes for Damien and 2 votes for Craig, so I'ma do Damien. Let's go. Oh, for those of you who don't know, I don't know if it's technically a spoiler for some of you. The option was in the previous state. If you compliment his cape, you find out he's trans. Just in case you didn't know. I didn't pick that option though, so I gotta tell you this way. I had a lot of fun hanging out with Damien the other day. I wonder what he's up to. I open up Dad book and start writing him a message when Amanda walks in the door. Dad, you got a letter. Oh, is it from Grandma? No, it's from Damien. He wrote me a letter. Whoa, can I see it? Amanda hands me a piece of old parchment folded into an envelope and sealed with purple wax. Damn, this dude goes all out. I love him. I pry off the seal and unfold the letter. In the most beautiful calligraphy, the letter reads, ah, shitting fuck. Dearest Dorian, I hope you'll find my continued correspondence endearing, rather than trying. One could only hope that my use of the slower, more traditional form of communication will showcase my sincere and earnest sentiment that I greatly enjoyed our time together. I write this hastily under the warm embrace of excitement, fearful that I may misstep and speak towards something unwelcome. For now I hope that you might forgive my boldness. I will simply say that your company has greatly occupied my thoughts. While the afternoon may have been derailed by forces unforeseen, your companionship helped a great deal, not only in the discipline of my child, but in the morale of my spirit, and for that I thank you. That said, Dorian, if you'll allow me, it would mean the world to me if I could enjoy more of your time. Perhaps a trip to the cinema followed by a moonlit stroll would be to your taste. I eagerly await your response. With great respect, D. Bloodmarch. Why you gotta use font like that? Amanda and I both look up from the letter. Wow. He's good. So you're going to catch a movie with him? Yeah, I better message him on Dad book and let him know. No. No. He's written you a letter. You write a letter back. Amanda slaps my laptop shut. She gets it. You have to write him back a real letter. But my handwriting looks like 2 toddlers fighting over a crayon. It does. No, it looks worse than that. Dad, you have to. He wrote you a letter. That's so cool. Will you help me? I need to cloth this up. Father, I was made for this. Here's what you do. Find tickets to a show that you two will like, then enclose them in the letter. Oh, that's classy. Amanda and I hop onto my laptop and peruse showtimes. He doesn't seem like the romantic comedy kind of guy. Oh, here's one. Vampire Crusade 2.
Yeah.
Evil Never Dies. I don't know, that sounds kind of stupid. Actually, it's critically acclaimed exploration into the ennui of existence. It really turns the vampire trope on its head. Really? Nah, there's just a lot of blood and vampire titties. Well, let's roll the dice. I purchase the tickets and print them out, then sit down at the table with Amanda to try drafting a nice letter. I start writing. Damien. That one. Yeah? Oh, fuck. Good one. What's next? I must confess to my amateur control of the written word. I'm gonna try and do this well.
Huh?
Oh. Let him know I'm feeling. That one. Good actiony sentence, thank you. Ask him to hang out already. True art takes time, Amanda. Oh, fuck, I don't know that one. This is difficult. I'm not good at writing. There. Do I sound fancy enough? Do you think he's gonna like that? I hope he likes it. I hope I impress him. Oh, but wait, what if he wanted me to be myself and I should have just been like, hey yo, let's go on a date? Fuck. Ah, shit. Enclosed you'll find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2 Evil Never Dies, with which I'm sure you'll find both titillating and enjoyable. Ah, it's funny because there's going to be tits. I agree, maybe I should have been myself. I maybe regret those choices. Well, I'm this far in, so... Is this okay? Oh god, look at my writing. Oh. You spelled his name wrong. Fuck. What? Nah, just trying to keep you on your toes. Don't, because I'm dyslexic. And all you have to do is seal it and put it in his mailbox. Can I seal it with tape? That's not authentic enough. I have an idea. I'll be right back. What you doing? Ah! You're gonna do a wax seal. Nice. She lights the candle, which starts to burn down and form a pool of melted wax. What's the other thing? Amanda pours some of the wax onto the folded letter and expertly presses a small piece of wood into it. She lets it dry for a second and pulls the wood away, revealing... Here it is, your sigil. A little kitten with a bow on its head. Awesome. Scrapbooking stuff always comes in clutch. Well, I guess that's all there is to do is to deliver this to his doorstep now, huh? Oh, I thought we were getting a carrier pigeon to do this. I already called my guy. I have a pigeon guy. Marcus has the good pigeons. Don't get your pigeons from Anthony. They're no good. I don't want to know if any of this is true. Yeah, because she's Blake's friends with some fucking pigeon dealers. I head outside and walk over to Damien's house. I slip the letter into the slot in his door and go back home. Mission accomplished? Now we play the waiting game. The night finally rolls around when I'm supposed to meet with Damien. The next day he had left another beautifully crafted letter thanking me for mine and agreeing to the evening. Amanda helps me pick out a nice outfit and I show up at the theatre a little bit early. It's a chilly night and the theatre is kind of crowded, but it's still nice. How do you do? I jump at the sound of his voice. Why is there thunder and lightning inside the cinema? I turn around to see Damien right behind me. Hey, beautiful. You almost gave me a heart attack. How long were you there for? I don't know. I just walked up. My apologies for frightening you. Was that thunder? Is it going to rain soon? I didn't hear anything. What?
What?
Regardless, the hour grows close. Shall we take our seats in the cinema? I must thank you again for purchasing our tickets. No problem. Please, allow me to repay the deed in Sour Patch Kids, or perhaps Milk Duds. I'll take Sour Patch Kids. Let's do it. We get in line to buy snacks. As we're waiting, I hear a familiar voice behind us. Ugh, my dad's here. I turn around and find Lucian standing a few feet behind us with a gaggle of other goth kids. You owe me $10. I want me sweets for free. Well, I'd probably still have to pay you 10 knowing fucking cinema prices, wouldn't I? Lucian, how nice to see you. I didn't know you were coming to the theatre. I'm glad to see you spending some quality time with your friends. Whatever, Dad. What movie will you be attending tonight? My friends are making me see some kids' movie about talking animals. I don't really care about it. Well, I do hope you enjoy your evening. We'll be watching Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. You? Watching that? Yeah, I thought Damien would enjoy it. Ha! Good luck with that, Dad. Lucian rejoins his friends and I look over to Damien. Good luck with what? It's nothing. My son loves to tease. We wait in line for a little longer and Damien buys us snacks. He seems a little nervous. I wonder what's wrong. Damien and I take our seats and settle in for previews. Glancing at him, I can see he's sweating profusely and gripping his armrest. Is he scared of vampires? Is he scared of horror and shit? Is everything okay? Everything's perfectly fine. I'm so excited for this film. You're scared, aren't you? I'm a devoted patron of the arts, especially the scary arts. The scarier the art, the better. Do you have a favourite horror movie? Of course I have a favourite horror movie. Mine is Halloween Town. Terrifying. Oh, interesting. That's odd, I don't seem to remember Halloween Town being that scary. I would have expected him to bring up some sort of strange foreign horror film I'd never heard of. Damien's knuckles are turning white. It looks like he's about to rip the armrest off. Wait a second. Damien, are you afraid of horror movies?
Oh my.
You must be joking. I love horror movies. The lights dim for the film. Damien screams. I apologise. I was thinking about something far scarier than this movie, which is not scary at all. We settle in as the film starts. I offer Damien some licorice and he takes one. I take note of how much his hands are shaking. I should comfort him. The title flashes across the screen in bloody letters. Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. A pale man with long silver hair, glittering red eyes and well-oiled abs sits up in a coffin. Awaken, my coven. Two more vampires slide the tops of their stone coffins onto the floor. Brother, is it time? Yes, husband, but also mortal enemy. It is time. The three look at each other, and then to the camera. For the Vampire Crusade. This rules. The trio of vampires flies off into the night as foreboding organ music plays in the distance. I somehow get lost in the movie. As dumb as it sounded, it's actually a pretty fun flick. You get to a tense moment in the movie where Romulus Trueblood sits at a truce meeting with the general of the human army, whose wife Romulus has fallen in love with. Romulus, it's good to finally meet you. General, I agree. It's good to finally blood you. Romulus leaps out and slashes the general's throat. Blood splatters over everything, including the camera. Damien screams again, reflexively grasping my hand. I immediately blush, forgetting out any vampires or blood or vampiric blood.
What?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Don't be. Damien retracts his hand and places it back on his lap. No, hold my hand. I was writing a novel in my head about blood magic and I got an extremely scary section. Damien goes back to quietly stressing out over the movie. It's kind of cute that he won't admit that he's afraid of it. I wish you would hold my hand again. Maybe I could do something to try and make him feel more comfortable. I've got it. I'll do what all dads do best. Talk during the movie. Oh god. Wait. He does like films and shit. Maybe I should point out a plot hole. Let's get critical. Did you notice how the guard fired 7 bullets, but his gun only holds 6 bullets? Yes, that is absolutely unforgivable from a filmmaking standpoint. Yes. It's almost unwatchable. It's funny how it's so much easier to point out tiny mistakes in the work of others than it is to actually go create your own thing, huh? Hey look, that's an anachronism. The rest of the movie goes by relatively smoothly, with only a few whimpers from Damien. Maybe he would have liked the romantic comedy better. We get to the final scene of the movie where Romulus Badblood and the General's wife embrace each other in his crypt. It appears the true Vampire Crusade was the Vampire Crusade in our hearts, our cold, unbeating hearts. Romulus and the General's wife begin making out hard.
Oh my.
The film fades to black and the end appears on the screen, but then it hard cuts to Demetrius and his rival lover Carmela, who watch the two from afar. Oh no, twist ending! Our bloodline has been pure for 1,000 years. Romulus has betrayed us by loving a human woman. It will only be a short time before the next Vampire Crusade 3, Evil Must Die Again. Oh gosh. More thunder, more ominous organs, the music fades out again and a bloody question mark now accompanies the end. Damien and I walk out of the movie theatre amongst throngs of chattering moviegoers. He's a little more pale than I remember, but otherwise he survived the encounter. He even seems kind of invigorated. We should hold hands again. What an interesting film. While the premise admittedly struck me as pedestrian, I was intrigued by its harrowing love story and great attention to detail in regards to vampiric lore. Yeah, it was pretty good. A lot more vampire titties than I thought there would be. Come, the night is young. Let's take a stroll. Damien is making a point of not telling me where it's taking me. Still, I'm enjoying the walk and the cold night air. Being alone here with Damien is a lot better than being in a crowded theatre. Lovely night, isn't it? As lovely as the company, yes. Oh, he thinks I'm lovely. Damn, okay, here comes the smooth response. Thanks. No problem. That went well. We both stand here feeling a little awkward. I sure am one smooth operator. Are you getting a little hungry? Maybe we could stop off and grab something to eat? Worry not, friend. I have a plan. We turn the corner and are greeted by the gates of a cemetery? What? I'm not surprised. Are we going in there? A little bit of Victorian flavour, Dorian, trust me. I'm a bit nervous, but Damien hasn't led me wrong yet. I follow his lead as we walk into the cemetery. Statues of angels stare down at us, and we follow a path through the faded tombstones. As we crest the small hill, we get a beautiful view of the city. The nightlights sparkle around us. I gotta hand it to him, for being in a cemetery, this is strangely romantic. Picnicking in graveyards is an old Victorian tradition. An appropriate finish to an evening after a vampire movie, wouldn't you say? With a flourish, Damien produced a blanket and a picnic basket. Where from? Wait, where were you hiding that? Under my cloak? Oh, right. Damien unfolds the blanket and we both sit down, gazing out at the city lights. He produces a bottle of red wine and a fine selection of cheeses. Ooh. You know how to woo me. In the Victorian era, there were no public art galleries, parks or botanical gardens to speak of. Once rural graveyards became a more popular alternative to church burials, they became the only place that people could see beautiful plant life and find sculptures. That makes sense. This is pretty nice. I have a question though. How are you so okay with being in a graveyard, but you had trouble handling a scary movie?
What?
I wasn't... He sighs deeply. Okay, yes, I was extremely scared by that movie. I was not writing a book about blood magic in my head. I know. I've never been good at those. I just feel as if because of how I look and act, people expect me to love horror films, so I must play the part. Truth be told, I don't know if I have the constitution for them at times. Damien, I'm so sorry. If I had known, I would have suggested another movie. It's quite alright. I actually did find myself enjoying this one, thanks to your help. Graveyards, however, I think there's something rather beautiful about death. Cemeteries are traditionally built away from cities, away from the realm of the living, and it keeps us rather separated from it. To acknowledge death and become comfortable with it, I think, gives us certain intimate knowledge of ourselves. To sit amongst generations of those who came before us, to be truly alive in the midst of so much death, brings me great comfort. Death helps me appreciate life, to savour every second. Relatable. We sit and enjoy our food and wine. I don't feel scared anymore. Never thought I'd be comfortable sitting alone in a graveyard at night, but I actually feel very peaceful. Suddenly it doesn't seem like we're alone. Off in the distance I see a shadowy figure in the trees. Who's come to interrupt my date? What is that? I'm not sure. That's the only downside about hanging out in graveyards. Other people hanging out in graveyards.
Huh.
It noticed us. I'm paralysed with fear as it begins lumbering slowly towards us. Its shape taking a more animal form, more feral. I look to Damien for help, but he's just as afraid and transfixed as I am. I want to scream, but it's stuck in my throat. The creature is getting closer, moving faster. It's a dog!
Oh.
As it finally comes into light, the friendliest, dumbest little Boston Terrier I've ever seen pulls its owner towards us. The dog trots over to Damien and sniffs at his hands. Damien looks ecstatic. He ruffles the dog's fur happily. What a beautiful dog. Hey. We both look up, not expecting to see. Thanks. Hey, Robert. How are you? Robert, what are you doing out here on this lovely evening? Hunting cryptids. Oh, wicked. What? What? I didn't know you had a dog.
Hey.
This isn't my dog. I found her wandering in the street. I put a leash on her, and now we're walking around this graveyard together. Hunting cryptids. Damien and I share a look. We can't judge. We're sat here having a picnic in a graveyard. May I give her a treat? Sure. Wouldn't give her cheese, though. Not to worry. Damien reaches into the depth of his cloak and procures a small dog treat. Do you really keep dog treats with you in case you see strange dogs? I love you, Damien. The dog laps up the treat and crunches away, tail wagging furiously. Damien continues to smooth down her fur. Thanks. My absolute pleasure. Damien shakes the dog's paw. Lovely to meet you, my friend. May our paths cross again. Robert and his dog disappear into the darkness again. Damien stares after them. I didn't know you liked dogs. Victorians love dogs, actually. Most Victorian women of high fashion would always be accompanied by a small dog such as a terrier or a Maltese. I think big dogs are nice too. Yeah, man, dogs are cool. I do believe we've had enough excitement for one night. What say we make our way home? Damien hops to his feet and extends a hand to help me up. I gladly take it as my knees aren't what they used to be. He packs up his picnic basket and leads us out of the graveyard. As we begin to walk home, I take one last look at the cemetery. It really is beautiful. Like a proper gentleman, Damien walks me to my doorstep. Thank you, Damien. Thank you, ever so kindly, for your company tonight. Damien, it was my pleasure. Dorian, if you'll allow me, it will bring me great joy to offer you a token of my affection. Damien reaches into his cloak and pulls out a folded monogrammed handkerchief. He presses it into my hand. Wow, thank you, Damien. I'm going to wave this at passing ships. I approve. Damien shuffles his feet. I just want to say that it's rare to find someone like you. Someone who's open to my eccentricities. But it's what's so appealing about you. It's nice to feel so accepted. Thank you. No problem. Damien gives my hand a quick squeeze. Damien blushes and hastily retracts his hand. I must take my leave. Good night. Before I can say anything else, he's gone. I unlock the door and step inside. Like a whirlwind, Amanda runs from the window and plops down on the couch, trying to look nonchalant. Hey, Dad, what's up? Were you watching me from the window? No, I was just, Okay, yes. How was the movie? Lots of vampire titties. Told you. But as it turns out, Damien is scared. Wait, Amanda doesn't need to know that. I'll keep it between me and Damien. Scary cool. Yep, he's so cool it's scary. Nice save, Dorian. Did you know that graveyards used to be a place to throw parties? I think I'm misremembering that. Wow, that's pretty punk. Also, we saw a dog. Definitely thought it was a werewolf for a minute, though. How can you be so sure it wasn't a werewolf? How can you be so sure that I'm not a werewolf? And how can I be so sure that you're not a werewolf? Amanda's eyes narrow. I don't trust you. Nor I you. We make intense, wary eye contact for a second. Anyway, I'm calling it for the night. Don't stay up too late, will you? I'll try not to howl at the moon past midnight. Thank you, Amanda. Very considerate. I really enjoyed that. That was lovely. Yes!
A romance between us.
S-rank. Nice.
Chemical romance. What? That's a...
It's a beautiful night and the air smells so fresh, so I decided to take the long way home. I casually strolled through the neighbourhood, taking in the sights and sounds of a suburban city with a low crime rate and wide walkable sidewalks at night. Oh, that sounds lovely. As I approach the bar, I can hear patrons inside cheering. Oh, I bet the game is on. I wonder if my team is playing tonight. A drop of water hits my head, and now it's lots of drops of water. Head to the bar. It's pouring rain. Maybe I should wait this out inside. I should. I order a beer from the bar and settle in. It turns out that my team isn't playing tonight, but I can certainly enjoy the game regardless. The bar is unusually crowded, and the feeling of camaraderie, I can't say that word, over a shared love for the game makes me smile. Sports are nice. I disagree. I look over into the corner and spot none other than Mary sitting alone in the corner, nursing a cocktail. Something about her seems different this time. Now that she's by herself and not hanging off some younger guy, she looks so sad. She looks up and half-heartedly raises her glass to me before staring off into the middle distance. I'm gonna go say hi. I'm gonna make an effort with her, I think. I decide to go say hello. I walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up. This seat taken? She still doesn't look up. I take the seat anyway, and she finally notices me. Hey, cowboy. You alright? Never better. She hiccups. Guess she's a little far gone. Tears start welling up in her eyes, and no, the laptop is dying again. Oh my god. Technology does not like me today. Oh. Will you walk a gal home? I will walk you home. 1 second while I type in a password. And I'm back with you folks. I slide out of the booth. Seems like Mary's having some trouble getting up. I reach out a hand to help her, but she waves me away. I got it. She clearly does not got it. You know what? Hang out here for a second. I walk over to the bartender and pay Mary's tab. Hey, I don't know if you remember me, but I live in Mary's cul-de-sac and I'm just making sure she gets home safe tonight. I know you. Yeah, it's nothing weird, just... She usually has one of the bar staff walk her home, but I trust you. She doesn't, like, go home with... I don't really want to say it. One of the guys she meets. Nah? Ain't her thing. Huh. I head back to the booth. I like that the bartender cares, they're all caring about her safety there. That's nice. Not just sending her off with random strangers. I head back to the booth. Mary stumbles out of the seat and directly into my arms. It's still raining a little bit. I take off my coat and hold it over Mary's head. Such a gentleman. Let's get you home. Mary and I walk in silence up the street towards the cul-de-sac. I have no idea what to say to her, for fear she might hit on me. Or not. What did the bartender mean by it ain't her thing? Sorry you have to see me like this. I'm usually not... I know Joseph doesn't like it when I just... Sorry. It's alright. I'm sorry if I'm ever mean to you. It's... alright. No, it's not. I know it's not. I'm having a really... Forget it. As we get to the cul-de-sac, I can feel Mary starting to slow down. By the time we arrive at the doorstep, she pulls away from me. Wait, can we just... Hold on. What's wrong? How about another drink? Old time's sake. Come on, Mary, it's bedtime. Mary looks me up and down, giving me half a smile. You're right. She pulls me close for a hug, holding on to me for a little longer than feels appropriate. She mumbles into my chest. You're a good kid. Thanks for the company. Mary gives me a pat on the back, straightens out her sweater, and walks the rest of the way to the front door herself. Huh.
Welcome. You've got dads.
I kind of want to just hug her and look after her now. I have very conflicting feelings over Mary, because on the one hand, she's being a shitty-ass parent, and that does drive me up the fucking wall. But on the other hand, like, I've been the poor sod drinking too much and having a shit partner to deal with, and that's a little relatable. And, oh, she just needs someone to look after her. Shall I do one more? I was going to say, do I have to be up early tomorrow? Do I? I have an appointment tomorrow, so I'm probably going to stop it here. For now. I've done 3 dads? That's plenty. That's cool. And I'll get some more done. Who was the other one people was asking for? Robert and Craig? I'll get them done next. Yep. Oh, sorry. I just had a pain then. Sorry I went quiet. But yeah, I'm quite interested to see what happened with Mary's story, and I do hope that she gets to be happier, because like, I agree with the chat there. I think if she were happier, she'd find it much easier to look after her kids, because that is a thing that happens if the parents have got problems. It can cause them problems. I'm getting too deep with it. I think she has the potential to be a wonderful mother. I think she just needs some support. Alright, so I'll hopefully be streaming tomorrow. If not, I will definitely be streaming on Friday because my kid's going out. And maybe not Saturday, I don't know, depends. I think I'm going Pride and I don't know what time I'm back. But we'll see what I can do. So, night night folks, thank you for joining me. It's been lovely to have you again. Bye bye.